Instagram and I don't see him. I ask about him everywhere. I don't hear him. I don't know him. What happened, my friend?
Nigga talk about he should have broke your face. You the one he smoking on. Don't talk about drugs. You beat hoes up in the elevator too. He seen the tape. They should have took you instead of. Oh my God!
It's safe to say that the hip-hop industry hasn't seen this level of drama and controversy in a while. Some of the top rappers in the industry have been releasing single after single. In the current case of Chris Brown and Quavo's feud, there are others who are coming to light for their involvement in some very serious crimes. But it seems like things have escalated and Chris Brown has gotten himself into a lot of trouble because of his response to the song Days Later, in which Quavo revealed his history of domestic abuse, most notably on Rihanna and much more. But what is really going to happen to Chris Brown? Be sure to read through to the very end for all the information. In reaction to Brown's earlier contentious song, Weakest Link, Quavo's most recent diss music directed against Chris reignites their long-running feud in the vibrant realm of rap rivalry. Diss tracks and contentious online discussions have resurrected the Chris Brown and Quavo feud, drawing the interest of both fans and opponents. Not to mention the awkward moment when they had to sit next to each other at an event during Paris Fashion Week, or the time Chris Brown called out Quavo at an event 2 years in a row. The two musicians have recently reignited their long-running conflict by probing into each other's past and present relationships.
Bitch ass out here. Back next year. Yeah.
2 seasons in a row, Crew League, you guys are champions. You know, I heard y'all call out some people last year.
Yeah, he was scared. Quavo.
Who's scared?
Quavo, bring your out of here again. I said it twice.
Second time.
Second time.
Make sure you turn on the post notification bell and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any more celebrity videos like this in the future. The two have been embroiled in scandal since 2017. It was thought that Quavo dated Keisha Tran, Chris Brown's ex-girlfriend, around the time Tran filed for a restraining order against Brown in 2011 when rumors about their relationship started to surface. Brown dated Tran from 2011 to 2015. In 2017, when TMZ revealed that Chris felt like the rapper was stabbed in the back by Quavo dating Tran, there were suspicions that Quavo was seeing Couch Tran. Alongside Caro Tran, SOI has joined the brigade since she is not the only woman who has dated Breezy and Quavo. City and Quavo dated for 3 years beginning in 2018, according to Breezy. Chris Brown says in a diss track titled Weakest Link that he had an affair with City while she was seeing Quavo. They broke up in March 2021. I don't give no __ since I __ your ex while you were still with her. But you __ my exo. That's okay. I'm up. All Brown finished up, and in the meantime, Quavo released his response song, Little Come Battle with My Draco / You Been, condemning the singer for his alleged drug use and history of domestic violence. Your bag up after you was struck in the face because of their mutually disparaging, sequentially published diss songs, even though it's a time to rejoice. Quavo and Chris Brown are at each other's throats for 50 Cent. The Goonit mogul, who has a history of deadly fights, said on Instagram that the two needed to keep up their verbal combat. I'm not sure why, but I like everything about this heat. Keep it up. Breezy was going to punch him in the face. 50 said that, although one of the most bizarre parts of Chris Brown's song was when he said, people wished Quavo had died instead of Takeoff Rip Takeoff, he the only real one I got true respect. Crazy how when he died everybody really wished it was you instead. Now when diss tracks stoop to this sort of level, it goes to show where Chris Brown's headspace is at when it comes to Quavo. He truly hates the guy's guts, which is why, as we mentioned, he looks to be in some serious trouble after quitting.
Chris Brown wants all the smoke with Quavo. Chris is so mad he switched musical genres. He's rapping now. And it was actually pretty good. I think the song is called Weakest Link. Is it called Weakest Link? Somebody in the comments let me know. I would Google it, but I'm outside walking. I can't walk and Google at the same time. But anyway, he was on Weakest Link talking about how he wishes Quavo would have died instead of Takeoff. He's saying he slept with Saweetie while they were still together.
Sadie took to X, formerly known as Twitter, after realizing she was part of this feud. She revealed a direct message from Quo, which got a lot of fans talking with posts like Quo is still in her DMs so witty, be having to duck them charge your phone. And why is this in January? We used to be mean to each other, show us the full convo. You guys most likely still speak before we continue with the video. What are your guys' honest opinions on the whole situation? The hip-hop community is still following the high-profile feud, and it's clear that Chris Brown and Quavo are still engaged in a battle that is far from over. It will take time to determine whether this rivalry is the result of genuine grievances or is just a publicity stunt. Does it seem like Chris Brown has emerged victorious from this feud, or will it continue in the next weeks? Comment down following the release of his ___ diss track. Chris Brown was allegedly seen threatening to shoot Quavo in the viral video below. Since this newest information has surfaced, fans have expressed their disbelief with posts like this one. Formally, Chris Brown is the head of the company. Mr. Drake, you retired guy, are you crazy? Stop it now. Chris Brown broke the status quo. Beyond dispute, it simply demonstrates that the status quo was speaking the truth rather than confronting these accusations. Therefore, now is the ideal moment to expose it. If all of these recent claims are accurate, then Chris Brown's situation isn't looking good, as the public concluded that he was the clear winner of this feud. Rappers are not alone in their lyrical mumbling on women, but Drake's push-ups and Rick Ross's champagne moments have created a competitive atmosphere in the hip-hop world. But Takeoff's statement that he wishes Quo had died sets a much darker tone for the entire rivalry. The fact that Brown's weakest point suggests that his feud with Quavo will never be settled raises the question of whether the rap is fair or if Brown has gone too far. Speaking the truth and embarrassing your opponent by bringing up subjects they don't want to be brought up are important aspects of a hip-hop duel. I don't believe it's worth it for everyone to bring up the Rihanna moment in order to critique the status quo if you've had such a huge and painful experience in the past. Instead, I think you should stop fighting. This brings today's video to an end. It definitely doesn't look to be. Make sure to turn on the post notification bell and subscribe to Loaf2 for future celebrity videos so you don't miss any uploads till the next one. See you in it.